Hey coders, here's Sanchit Deshmukh and welcome to our coding channel MyWAY-Codezzz in English. In last video, we have saw how we can create React.js application using Vite and create React app. Now let's focus on today's topic, that is a routing structure in React.js. So let's get started. Let me share my screen. Here we are in our VS Code editor. To get started with our routing structure, first we will create our one React project, and inside which we'll install a couple of libraries that will be requiring for routing in structure. Routing in React application. So what exactly we have to do? Just create one more project. Go to the view, go to the terminal and type the command npm create vite@latest and give the project name. So here the project name will be routing structure. Routing in React. Okay. Make it React, make it JavaScript. So cd routing in React. Okay. Now officially we have entered into the routing in React. Now run the command npm install, or else you can type npm I stands for install, npm I, or if else you can enter the command npm install, that is also fine. So it will take some time. Let's wait for some time. And if you don't have gone through the first video, I would recommend please go through that first video where I have explained you in detail, in depth, how you can apply the Tailwind CSS to your React project also. Please go through it. It will give you the better understanding of React basic. So almost npm installation is done. Now we can run our application. Let's wait for a few more seconds. Sometimes it takes more time, or sometimes it totally depends on our network speed, what type of network speed we have. Okay. So with that said, npm installation is done. Now we can officially run our application by typing the command npm run dev. Okay, just hit the npm run dev. There our structure will get open. So just copy paste this link and hit enter. There you have officially entered into your React.js project using Vite. Okay, now let's play around it. How we can route our structure. Here, this is our project. Just source, remove everything from app.jsx and type rafce, and you can mention app. Okay, save it, and just after it got saved, you can change the you can see the changes onto the web page. The app is coming. Now let's delete couple of files. I will delete app.css. Okay, fine. So the app.css is removed. Okay, now what exactly I will do here, I will remove everything from index.css as well. So currently this application looks like this one. Okay, so to start with our routing structure, what exactly we will do, we'll create one folder here name as pages. Okay, now these pages will help us to create more pages, and that will be helpful in our routing structure. Okay, so let's type couple of commands. Let's split this terminal, and we will require couple of libraries. What will routing React. Okay, the first library that we will require, that is a React router DOM. Okay, this is the very important library. So that is npm I React router DOM. Okay, now React router DOM is officially installed. So here we have to, let's remove this as well. Okay, now we can import from browser router, which will be coming from React router DOM. Now here you could see React router DOM is showing, that means it is officially installed. So here you can, instead of writing this long name, you can change its name by mentioning as router, then routes, and another one is route. Okay, now let's structurize this browser router. So simply you can write router, or else browser router also you can mention there. Inside that browser router you can write routes, and inside this routes you can mention route, and this route will be self-closing, and this totally this routes is totally wrapped by router, and all this coming from React router DOM. So this routing structure will help us to design our structure. Okay, so to get start with that, inside the route you can type path, element, you can mention home here. Now let's create one page, that will be page.jsx. Again RAFCE, oh sorry, not page.jsx, it will be home.jsx. Home, remove this React, it will not required. So inside that you can mention home. Now if I save this and go to my directory, there you will find home. Now the home is coming. Now how you can get this type of structure, routing structure, home slash about slash app, this type of structure, how you will get that? So to get that, again same thing we have to follow. We have to create couple of pages. The second page that I'll be creating, that is about.jsx. Okay, now the about.jsx is ready. So what we have to do, the same thing, remove this import React and type about, or else you can type about page. Okay. The another page which I'll be taking here, contact.jsx, RAFCE. You can remove the React import and type contact page. Okay, just close it out. Now the second thing that we have to do here, let's make it home page as well. Now, as we have designed our routing structure, and to get started with that routing, how that routing looks like. Now currently we have done the routing only for home. The home path will be the slash / and we have import this home page from there, which is coming from pages/home. Okay, now the element is showing as a home. Now when we are coming to the browser, there it is showing as home page. What exactly we have written inside the home, we are getting that home.jsx, and inside that home.jsx we have write home page. Okay, now that home page is getting accessible here in app.jsx. So this is how the routing structure works. Now let's see the routing for about and contact also. So just copy paste this line, because this line is for about and the another line is for contact. Make sure the path you are giving, you only following that path onto your web page. So this is about and okay, I think we have to manually import this. So just type about and it is coming from about.jsx. Okay, so same for this as well, which is a contact. The same manually we have to import. Type here contact. Now let's try out is our routing is working or not. That means our whatever we have written inside the about, is that working or not. In about.jsx file we have write about.page. Okay, then in contact, in contact.jsx we have write contact page. Is that accessible on a web page or not? That we'll see, because whatever we have written in their own classes, in their own pages, like about page, for contact it will be contact page, then for it will be home page. Is that getting access into the app.jsx, and that app.jsx it is getting redirect to the web page? Let's try it and find out what exactly we are getting onto the web page. So to get start with that, go to your web page. Now here 5173, the slash exactly means what? If you hit enter, there you will get only home page, because that is a home path. Okay, now if you apply about in front of this slash, this /, it will redirect you to the about page. So just write about and hit enter. There you will find about page. That means our about routing is also working. Now let's try to figure it out whether contact is working or not. Contact. Okay, hit enter, and there you have found the contact page is also coming up. Okay, so this is how the routing structure works in React.js. But another thing that we are gonna see here, that is, just inspect this tool by pressing Ctrl Shift and I. Go to the network tab and refresh it. Go to your home page first. Now when you are onto your home page, there you could see home.jsx is coming, about.jsx is coming, and contact.jsx coming. But we are requesting only for home page. Then why this about and contact are coming? This is a like we don't want to show up our about and contact information to the users and all. So to resolve this type of issues, that means to save our memory, that means whatever requesting whatever we are requesting, whatever the users are requesting, like if they are requesting for the home page, when the home page should comes up. If they are requesting for about should comes up. If they are requesting for contact, the contact should come up. But here our information is getting leaked. Like we are requesting for home page, the about and contact is also coming up, instead of coming only home.jsx. To resolve this type of issues, we will require another package named as lazy package. Okay, so to install that lazy package, what we will do, we'll type npm I and lazy and hit enter. Now this lazy package will make sure that whatever the user is requesting, that information should get leaked and other information will get stored, and that means it will get hidden. So that means our memory space will get reduced. Okay, now here the lazy part, the lazy installation is done. Let's close out this. Okay, now how we can make the use of lazy here. Okay, so to make the use of, will not require this type of imports, will require the lazy import. Okay, creating lazy import. Okay, to do that, just type const home lazy, its function, inside which you have to type arrow function, give the import, and inside that import you will require these double quotes and paste it here and save it. It will get saved. Let me remove this part, and first of all import this lazy as well. So to the lazy is not coming, let's manually import this lazy. Import lazy from React. Okay, now let's try it out, what exactly information we are getting here. Now here I have reload this and add the thing. Now here you could see the lazy we have to wrap inside a curly braces. Okay, now here the pages are loading. Now here if you have saw that we have requested for home page and we are only getting home page separately. About this contact and about that we are getting here, if we wrapped it inside the lazy component, that we will see only when its requests happen. Now the current request is for home.jsx, so home.jsx coming separately. Okay, let me do that same thing here for about and contact as well. Okay, so the const about equals to lazy import, and just copy paste this matter. The same thing for contact as well. Okay, inside this contact you can type contact. Okay, let's remove this part and save it. Okay, now this structure looks good, and also make sure to wrap these routes inside a suspense. Okay, now to get suspense is also coming from React suspense. Okay, so inside the suspense we have to give the fallback. Now that fallback says div. Inside that fallback you have to give the div, and you can write loading. That means whenever we will request for any of the page, first it will show the loading, then it will show our page. So just save it, go to our page, refresh this, and here you could see we are getting only home.jsx, not getting about.jsx or contact.jsx. Whatever we are requesting or user is requesting, only that information is getting leaked, but the other information are getting saved. That means the extra storage is not getting spread. So here our main focus is like whatever we are requesting, that information should be displayed instead of another information. Okay, now if I request for the about page, I will get the only about information. Now see, about.jsx is coming and other information is getting saved, and it is saved and secured. So this is a very secured way in React.js. This is the beneficial way actually. Then another, we will try it for contact as well. Okay, just hit enter and there you will find contact.jsx, but the about and home information is not gathering here, because if we are requesting for contact page, the contact information should only get displayed instead of another information. So which will be making sure to the user that your information is safe and secure on the web pages. Okay, the next thing that we have applied the loading here. Let me refresh this page and here you will find loading is coming first. Let me show you that as well. Go to the network, come to the no throttling, click on no throttling and make it slow 3G. Okay, now if you refresh this page, here you will find first loading is coming. That means our suspense is also working fine. First the loading is coming, then the contact page information is coming up. Now again if I try to refresh this, loading is coming. After loading, the contact page is coming. Now let's make it no throttling. Okay, so this is how our routing structure works. You can design these web pages. Now if you want to design the contact page, you can start designing that contact page. For that, just go to your contact.jsx page and start implementing your HTML structure. Design this contact page and this same information will be gathered here on the web page. Okay, same with the about as well. Same with the home as well. Home is /. Okay, so this is how the routing structure. So from this video, we have found out how the routing structure works in React.js. Not only the routing structure, with that how we can secure the information on the web pages, like whatever the request we are sending, that information should get displayed and the other information will get safe and secured. So this that by using lazy structure, and when you hit any of the request and it is taking some interval, like it is taking some time to get load, so in the background the loading is loading there. So this is how exactly the routing structure works. This is how you can save the you can keep the safe and secured information instead of leaking onto the web page. Whatever the request is coming, only that information should get displayed onto the web page and other information should not get. And if you want to if your web page is taking some time to get load, in background it will show as a loading. So this is how exactly routing structure works, and this is how you can you can keep safe and secured the information of any of the users or XYZ anything. So that's it for today's video. Make sure to like, share and subscribe and spread it over your connection on LinkedIn. Until that time, bye. Let's catch up in the next video.